It's kind of a gloomy night here, and that's okay. I hope everybody's having a good week. Um, I'm excited after going out today and realizing that I do have a place I can skate, at least for now, that's close, and it's been there all along, and I just can't even believe I didn't realize it. But y'all, I'm telling you, I've not had my dinner. That's the only thing about waiting until I do my live stream on Fridays, um, to like have a snack or whatever on here. I am somebody who generally eats dinner at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You know, those stories you hear about old people and how they eat like, like 4 in the afternoon. Well, I'm even worse than that. It's usually more like 3 in the afternoon when I eat. And then I'll have something light, like a snack or something for dinner. But it's like I've not eaten in quite a few hours. And so I'm getting really hungry. And I wanted to make some toast because I've only got 2 slices of bread left that I need to eat. And I finally bought myself a new toaster because my other one was just, it's been on its last leg for quite some time. And I have my handy dandy little shower cap over it. But this was really pretty. Yeah, I finally decided just to go ahead and get one because I keep fighting with my other toaster every time I go to use it. So it's pretty. I think it's really pretty. I love this color. I'm not sure how it comes out on here, but it's actually a really pretty color. I don't know what you'd really call this. It's kind of a turquoise kind of a color. I guess that's probably about the closest you get to a color on here. But anyway, so yeah, I thought I would just use up my last 2 pieces of bread and just make some toast. And I'm also going to make myself some chocolate milk to go with it. So that's the plan. So I'm going to go ahead and get my milk and everything ready for my chocolate milk and mix that up. And then I'm going to make my toast because I'm not waiting to eat. I'm like seriously freaking hungry. So let me grab my milk real quick. So I decided I would do this instead of the iced tea because I like to have chocolate milk with toast. I don't know why chocolate. Because I love milk, just like regular milk. But for some reason with toast, I just prefer chocolate milk. So that's what I'm doing. I got my little Nesquik that I order from Lazada because I don't sell it in town or anything. And the stuff that they sell as chocolate milk here, to me, doesn't really taste like chocolate milk. I'm not really sure what it is. I think it's supposed to be chocolate milk, but I don't know. This was always my favorite growing up. This is what I really like. So that's what I'm making. Oh my goodness. Not sure what the cats are doing at the moment. I guess they're sleeping because this is good sleeping weather. I like to mix this up real good. Uh-oh. I think I'm starting to hear that, possibly that dang cricket that I was out last night. 3 in the morning, I woke up around 3 o'clock. And I think I woke up because of that loud cricket that was outside, because I mean, it was echoing in here. It sounded like this thing was making that chirp sound through a microphone blasting through speakers. That's how loud it was. I was just like, oh my God. And I think at that point I had already been out. Yeah, I think I had already gone out before I actually went to bed and gotten rid of one that was that loud. And I mean, when I say get rid of, I mean like I catch it in a jar and then I walk up the street and rehome it out in the jungle. I don't kill them. So I just took it away. And then when I woke up hearing this other one that was like really, really loud, I went outside and I had my flashlight and I'm looking around and I'm like, oh my God, there were literally crickets everywhere. And I was looking around going, oh my God. Well, hello, Green Rose. Well, that's okay. I'm getting ready to make my toast. Uh-oh. My camera froze there for a second. I got a new toaster. Since my other one was like literally on its last leg for quite some time, so I got me a new toaster and I'm making toast. So anyway, yeah, that cricket, when I went out, there was like so many. Thank you. I think so too. I mean, that's why I got that one, because it was just so pretty. And it was the only one they had, actually. They didn't have any other options, because I bought it up here at this place I call the thrift shop. I happened to notice that they had one sitting there, and I was like, I really need a toaster, so, let's get this. But yeah, I mean, there were just crickets everywhere out there, and I'm like, oh my God. So then I was like catching all these crickets and getting, taking them down the street and letting them go, and then I would come back and I would still hear that loud one. And I'm like, where is this thing? And I mean, I kept searching and searching, and I kept trying to find the one that was loud, and I never could find it. And eventually, after 2 hours of searching for this freaking cricket and rehoming like I don't even know how many other ones, I finally gave up and just decided I'm going to just stay up. At that point, I figured I might as well just stay up. So I'm grabbing me some ice. I got to drop this thing on the floor because it's all frozen solid. So yeah, I'm making chocolate milk. I really wish that I should have made this in a bigger thing. There's never enough ice for me in this glass. All right, I gotta steal this thing here. I like to have my tablet plugged in, but I need this power cord, this power strip, and plug this thing in. And make my toast. Now I've only got 2 little pieces of bread left, so I figured this would be what I would have tonight. I went to 7-Eleven today and I was looking at the snacks, trying to find something to have tonight, and nothing really suited me. I wasn't interested in anything I was looking at, even stuff that I normally really like. But I was just looking at it going, I don't really feel like having that. And what I really wanted was one of those mixed berry pies or whatever, but they still don't have them. I don't know why. They had them that one day that I was there, and thankfully I bought it. But ever since then, I've not seen them since. So, let's see here. All right. I'm going to grab a straw real quick. So Green Rose, I know you said you just got out of the bath or whatever, so I don't know if you can even hear what I'm saying. I did post my vlog with a little bit of skating on there. It's nothing special though. It's the same skating basically as what I had in my other video. because I haven't been able to progress anymore. So it's like still kind of the same old crap, but different place, different location at least. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I was getting really hungry. Because that's just it on Fridays. I always skip eating so that, because I know I'm going to have something during my live stream. And then by the time I do my live stream, I'm like starving because I usually eat at like 3 in the afternoon. So it's like, ah, so I'm like pretty hungry now. So I'll have to keep an eye. I'm not used to this toaster yet, so I kind of have to watch it to see when it's done toasting. Because I don't know what setting to put it on really. So I don't know if it's going to end up burning. I don't think it's getting there yet. Yeah, it was really nice being able to skate again today. And oh man, I'm telling you, I'm so happy I decided to try that place because that surface was so smooth and nice. All right, let me see what this looks like. Ouch. Ouch. It's hot. So, I can't remember if there was something else I was going to tell you about. I can't remember now. It seemed like earlier I had something I was going to specifically tell you, but now I don't remember. I was thinking about it when I was watching Linda's live stream, and you were in there, and I was thinking, oh, well, I'll tell her whenever she comes in tonight if she shows up at my live stream. But now I don't remember. All right. Ah. Ouch. Man, this stuff's hot. And I've only got this little tiny jar of, what is this? Mixed fruit, which I also got from 7-Eleven. Well, hello, Leah. I'm having toast in my new toaster, which I don't know if I can show you because it's going to be hot. I just toasted my toast. Can you see it, kind of? Yeah, I'm like seriously hungry. That's the thing on Fridays. It's like more than likely I'm going to be, whatever I'm planning on having to eat, it's going to be like immediately when I start my stream. I've been counting the minutes. Thank you. Yeah, it's like a turquoise color. Yeah, I don't have toast that often. I know. I'm telling you, it just is completely gone out of my mind. Maybe if I try not to think about it, maybe it'll come to me. I'm having my chocolate milk. Yeah, I actually like this mixed fruit. I ordered it from 7-Eleven one day when I was doing a delivery. Oh, okay. The one from today when I was skating. I was so happy. Oh man, I'm telling you, once I actually started to skate and I realized, oh my God, this concrete is like that stuff at the park. I was so thrilled. I couldn't believe it. I just hope though, with them getting ready to do that market up there, I hope I don't lose it. Because I don't know what their plans are. So I hope it's not going to be something where they block all that off or something to where people can't go in there and use it. 'Cause then I'll be out hunting again, trying to find another place. Yummy. Mm. Yeah, they had this on sale at 7-Eleven. So I figured, why not get it? Because I don't really eat toast that often. So I don't really usually have stuff like this around. Ooh. Only thing about this toaster, on the bottom, it's got these little feet with this little rubber thing on it, but only one of the feet has this little rubber bit to keep it from sliding around on the counter. The other three are missing. And I mean, I searched around in the box to make sure they didn't, end up in the box, but they weren't. I'm like, well, that figures. Oh well. At least it works for now. Well, I was thinking about that actually. I probably can, because I do have these little rubber type, I think they're called like furniture pads or something or other, that you can stick on the bottom of your, like, a chair leg, or table things or whatever, and it helps to keep it from slipping and sliding. So I think I can probably just make some out of that. Just have to cut it down because they're too big. Oh. Well, so my other bed thing that I ordered from China, it's finally arrived in Thailand. When it gets here, I am going to try it to see what I think of it and see if I like it better than this other one that I loved so much that I just had to have, which I do still love it. But we'll see. I know, I was thinking about that. I was thinking I might try that too. Only thing is, see, the thing that I don't like about this one, and really the only thing I don't really like about it, is that one side that's connected to the top. Because I really did not think it was going to be like that. I literally thought they were all separate curtains so that you could open up all the sides or close up all the sides, you know, if you wanted to. Oh, her. I know that's the door that was here when I moved in. But she faces that way, so I don't see her. So I don't know. This other thing that's coming, I'm not 100% sure if it opens up on all sides. It might be connected too. Who knows? I'll just have to see. Because I really did want to be able to have it all open during the day, you know, so I can see through there and, you know, the breeze can go through and whatever. But, yeah, this is yummy. What the heck was that? I think I'm seeing things. Oh man, I bet it was. It's just ridiculous for the shipping. I mean, I seriously cannot believe. I think I was saying I paid 3 times the price of my skates. Oh, good grief. I don't think it was actually 3 times the amount. My skates were roughly $60, but with shipping, it was $143.88. So I paid quite a bit more for the shipping than the actual skates themselves. It's crazy. Mm. Oh no. It's just so unfair to charge that much. There's just no reason for it. I know they used to have, and maybe they don't do it anymore, in America at least. They used to have that priority shipping where you could pay, it was like you pay a flat rate for anything that fits in a certain size box. So depending on which box you picked, it's going to cost you exactly a certain amount for whatever you can fit in that box. Maybe don't do that anymore. But that wasn't too bad of a deal, because then you knew it's like, okay, you know. Hello there, Khalees. I don't know if I'm saying that right, and I'm sorry. Well, thank you for coming in. I'm just finishing up my toast. I'm getting ready to put my stuff away. I'll be right back here. So yeah, I'm happy with my new toaster. It's so pretty. I just love this color. All right, so oh dear. Um, hang on, I'm gonna get some more ice to put in my thing here. I can't remember if Tan Man said he was gonna be here tonight or not. I can't remember. Was this his birthday week? I don't remember if it was this week or next week. Yeah, I know. I was thinking about. I thought that. Yeah. I could have sworn that Green Rose was, but I'm not sure why she's not coming up as one. Let me make sure here. What happened to? Oh yeah, she is. Okay, maybe she was just busy. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I thought y'all were all moderators. Hang on. Oh, good grief. It's just so crazy. Hang on a second. Let me see here what I'm doing. I'm gonna move you over. Hang on, I'm gonna show you this real quick. Let me turn this around. Hang on a second. Got my cute little space over there that may be changing in a day or so. All right, I'm moving this over here, and oh, I'm gonna have to like. Sorry, y'all are going for a ride. Ah. I know. I really do too. I really do like it. I think it's awesome. Hang on one second. I gotta grab this table. Oh dear. Okay, let me plug this in. Let me grab my chocolate milk. Oh, I think I gotta grab my glasses. All right. All right, let me. Oh God. Okay. Shoot. All right, let's see. Does that look okay? Or is it still too bright? I know last week somebody was saying it was really bright. I love chocolate milk. I don't know why it's so bright. I've only got that overhead light on. I didn't turn on any other lights this time to try to keep it from being too bright. I feel like this is too far away though. Sorry. So yeah. Yeah, I think this is really cool. I do like it. I just kind of, I don't know, it's like I'm sort of thinking that when I first put this up, which y'all didn't get to see it, welcome back. When I first put this up and I made it the full size that it's supposed to be, and I had to actually like put it on the floor so that the bed would be on top of it and everything, and it made its own little room, and it was really cool, and I liked it like that. But it just came so far out into the room and I kept tripping over the pole that you have to lay on the floor. But this one that's coming, it also goes out into the room just like this one does. But there's no pole on the bottom that I'm aware of. I've looked at the pictures and it doesn't look like there's a pole that goes on the floor. It looks like they're posts, basically. And so I might be able to fix it so that I'm not tripping over the pole or the thing. Oh. Yeah, or just a cute cat. I do have my blanket. Oh God, I'm about to knock y'all over. This is my blanket that I use to cover up with. This is the one that Poppy likes to nurse. Everything got red again. It looks all red. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get my toast out of my teeth. Isn't it cute? Yeah, I was not planning on buying this when I saw it. Yeah, I do. I sleep on top of the pink thing. It's a really soft blanket. Sorry, I'm trying to get it adjusted here. But I love that blanket. But I sleep on top of it and then just cover up with this one. This one is like really soft too. And I had not planned on buying this when I got it. I had gone up to one of those places I call the thrift shop, and I was just looking around that day, and I happened to see this, and I was like, not only do I love the color, but I love the fact that it had these cats on it, and it was the only one they had. So I said, well, I got to have that. So I knew I had to have it. Because I knew that if I didn't get it, I would go back another day because I would think about it later and I'd be like, man, I wish I'd have gotten that. And I would have gone up there and it wouldn't have been there. Somebody would have bought it. I don't know how I can fix this. It looks all red. Sorry, y'all. I know I'm picking at my teeth, but I just had toast and I just, I didn't mean for it to get all red on there. I have to drink this chocolate milk fast because the ice will start melting and it won't taste good. Yeah, well, and I had a thing over here and I ended up throwing it away. I have one of those little uh, it's like a toothpick thing, but it also has dental floss on it. I use those all the time. So yeah. Yeah, Linda talking about going to the dentist and everything, and that's something I need to do. I need to go to the dentist. I've needed to for a while, and I just keep putting it off and putting it off, and I don't want to go. I don't want to go because I don't know how much it's going to end up costing me because I need to get like some fillings and stuff. I'm not thrilled. Yeah, I have some places up here where it's kind of like receding gums and there's like nerves that are exposed. Sorry, I don't mean to gross anybody out that's in here listening. It's like, it happens when you get older. Anyway, so I was looking it up to see because you can actually get fillings done in that to try to prevent it from getting worse or something. So that's what I need to do is just get like some fillings. I'm just not thrilled. According to what I read, it's not evasive or anything. Supposedly it doesn't even hurt. It's like no big deal at all. I'm just not looking forward to finding out how much it's going to cost. Even though things here are a lot less expensive. Really. I've gotten teeth pulled for, I think like $15 basically is what it would come out to in the conversion. It's like 15 bucks to get a tooth pulled. So it's really not that bad. So yeah, I'm trying to decide on what video I'm going to make for my ASMR channel. And I ordered myself a tripod for the doll heads because I've got one of those things that you put the doll head on and then you can clamp it onto a table. That's what I've been using. But it's really awkward and it's hard to set up the camera and get everything set up around it. It's just like a real pain. Um, yeah, I've done those before and I do enjoy doing those, so I could do that. Because I know that I am definitely going to do one of those, like another hair brushing video once I get that tripod. But it's one that's specifically for a doll head. It's like what they use in beauty schools and stuff like that. So hopefully it works. I mean, you know, it's coming from China. So I always say it that way because it's like every time I order anything from China, it just takes a long time to get here. And then sometimes things aren't in the greatest condition by the time they get here. Oh, how neat. Well, what happened with it? Did you keep it? I doubt it. I don't think you would have kept it, but I have a hard time when I see stray kittens and stuff. I'm just like, I want to bring it home, and I know I can't bring them all home. Just can't do it. Speaking of kittens, Big Mouth Oscar's over here. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Uh-huh. I hear you. Ah. Oh, I feel so much better having eaten that toast. Man, I was ready for that. Mm. So I'm hoping that tomorrow the weather will be nice because I'd really like to go try skating again. I need to get in a habit of doing it more frequently, not letting so much time pass between going. Mm. Oh, oh. Well, I hope she belongs to somebody. Oh, Oscar, why are you crying at me? I should have never said his name because now he's like, oh, you were talking about me? Okay, now that's nasty because now it's just melted ice in the bottom. Yuck. Oh, that's so sad. Man, today when I went up to that place and those dogs were up there, I was nervous. I was really nervous because I didn't know if those dogs were going to attack me or what because they just kept barking and barking. So I was a little paranoid. I was glad they finally just decided to leave me alone. I don't know if they belong to anybody. And that one dog, it had like a back leg that was either broken or something because it was just holding his leg up and it was just kind of flopping around. And so he was hobbling around on three legs. All of y'all youngins in here. Y'all make me feel so old. Well, hello, Jimbo. Isn't that right, Jimbo? It doesn't look like Jimbo at all, but I think that's what you said is the way it's pronounced. I hope this looks okay. On my tablet, this just looks so red. It's like, just it looks really red. I think on the laptop it doesn't look as bad. It is pretty cool though. I do like it. I like being able to zip myself up in here. That's what I won't be able to do though with that other one because it doesn't zip up. But I do want to try it out, see how it works. See what I think of it. See, that's the other thing I was thinking about. Um, oh, good Lord. I hope not. um, well, um, see, I'm already thinking about Christmas. I was already thinking about how at Christmas time my tree is going to be over there. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was already thinking about how my tree is going to be over there and I won't be able to see it with this thing because of that part over there that I can't open up. And so I thought, well, that's just not going to work. Oh, wow. Oh, Oscar, for heaven's sakes. Oh my gosh. So I don't know. I feel like I don't know what to talk about, y'all. I mean, it's like the only thing I ever want to talk about is like skating and stuff like that. Oh. Because I really want to get to a point where I can do more than just what I've been showing in my videos, where I'm just going, yeah, yeah. You know, it's like, ah, Pokemon. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know nothing about Pokemon. My nephew, he used to be really into it. I don't know if he still is, but I know nothing about it. I mean, I've heard of Pikachu and stuff like that, but I don't know anything about it. Well, anyway, what I was saying earlier before I got distracted, because that's what happens with me a lot. I'm gonna be making another video once I get that tripod. I'm gonna do another hair video. Well, um, when I was a kid, I can't remember. I think I mentioned this, I think, in that video. We used to go to the drive-in movie theater, which was a lot of fun because we would like, buy a bucket of Kentucky Fried Chicken and stuff like that and take it with us. And it was really neat because, they had those little speaker things on the outside of the car. And I think you could actually pull them into the car and like, it seems like you could like bring them into the car too. But we used to like to sit up on the hood of the car. We'd get up on the hood of the car to watch watch the movie and stuff. But that was always fun. And back when I lived in Colorado, there was still at least one drive-in movie theater there, but I don't remember if it was still open. It seemed like it was still open during the summer months. I never went though. But they used to charge by the car. So it's like it didn't matter how many people you had in your car, I don't think. I think it was just like one price just to get in. And so, you could have a bunch of people in your car and it still only cost like $5 or whatever it was to get in. So it was pretty neat. But I do remember going to the skating rink all those times, and I used to love that. Yeah, you know what? I think we did that a couple of times. I think we had a couple of times where there was somebody that ended up in the trunk or something, or it seems like that happened. Or maybe they had like a maximum or something. Maybe it was like 4 people per car, and then if you had any extra people, it cost more or something. So maybe somebody snuck into the trunk until you got in the place. You paid for the 4 people, and then once you got in there, the person got out of the trunk or something. I don't know. It's been many, many years. I don't remember now, but but it seems like there was some time when there was somebody in a trunk that went in. Oh my God. Oh, the good old days. But I thought it was really funny that, when I was a kid and I used to love to ride my bike, um, oh God, yeah, I've had a ton of paranormal stuff happen. Oh my Lord. My sister and I, we fully believe that we grew up in a haunted house. That house had things going on in there. There were just things that happened in that house that we could not explain. It was pretty wild. I mean, at night, we would hear what sounded like somebody, we had like a hardwood floor uh, hallway, and it literally sounded like somebody was walking down the hall. I mean, you could hear footsteps walking down the hall, and we would go look out, and nobody was there. We couldn't see anybody. And then, of course, when we told our parents, they were like, oh, it's just the boards creaking in the floor, because when you walk on it during the day and stuff, then at night they just kind of creak or whatever. But I don't believe that because it was too pronounced, the footsteps. What the heck was that? What was that? Okay, we're sitting here talking about paranormal stuff, and I just heard something that was like, I don't even know how to describe the sound that I just heard that came from over there, and I don't see any cats. Well, I'm a firm believer just in the fact that I've had way too many experiences. Well, it was weird because when I was still over there, before I came back to sit over here, I was standing over there, and I swear it looked like something dark went up on top of this thing. Because I looked up and I was like, what the heck was that? And I was looking around because it was not one of the cats. Because if one of the cats had jumped up here, this thing probably would have come crashing down. Because, I mean, these little poles are not that great. I mean, they're little tiny poles that hold this up. And that's just fabric on top. So it's like if they had jumped up there, I would have known it. But I swear it looked like something dark had jumped up there. And then just now I heard something over there that I can't explain what it was. But yeah, my sister and I, we used to actually, we and these two other girls, we created like a kind of like a ghost hunting group. There were four of us, and we met those other two girls at this haunted tour because there's a town called Morrison, Colorado, that has a bunch of like haunted locations. They're supposedly haunted locations, and these two girls did haunted tours. And so, you would go and you'd pay to take a tour through this small town of Morrison, and they would take you to all these different locations and tell you the history and the stories of, what took place there and all this stuff. Well, we became friends with them. And so we all four kind of formed this group. We called it Karma, using the initials in our names and stuff. Anyway, and we used to go on these ghost hunting things where we would, take our little handheld recorders and we would, do EVP sessions and stuff like that. And we used to get a lot of stuff. I mean, there would be stuff that would come through that was just like, okay, how can you explain that? Because we were all there. We were all sitting there at the same time. We know what was going on. And you would hear voices come through. And I've got it somewhere. I've got it saved. Um, there was this apartment that I was living in Colorado, and I was getting ready to move. I mean, I was literally going to be moving in like a couple of days or something. And I decided to do an EVP session. Oh, really? Oh, that's too bad. That's weird because I had an invisible friend, which I still to this day say was a real person when I was a kid, and her name was Kathy Bennett, because I was just thinking about her a few minutes ago. But when I was living in this apartment, I was about to move out a couple of days later, and I decided I was going to sit there and do an EVP session in there because I had had weird experiences in that apartment. So I started talking and was saying, if there's anything you want to say, say it now. And when I played the recording back, the voice was clear as day. It said, "Please help me." I mean, it was the creepiest thing. It was this man's voice, and it literally sounded like he was like crying or something. It was like, "Please help me." I played that. What for? Oh, Kathy Bennett. I played that recording and I didn't tell my sister what it was supposed to say. I called her on the phone, actually. I called her on the phone and I said, "I'm going to play you something through the phone and I want you to tell me what you hear." So I put the recorder up to the phone and I played it, and she immediately said, they said, "Please help me." And at that time, my mom was still alive and she was living in Colorado at that time. And I played it for her. And I mean, she might. I played that recording for my mother, who was not even, necessarily a believer in ghosts or anything like that. But I played that for her, and I did not tell her what was on it either. I said, "Just listen to this and tell me what you hear." And she immediately said, "Please help me." That's how clear it was. I've got it somewhere. I saved that recording. I'm going to see if I can find it. I've said that before and I never did look for it, but I need to see if I can find it. See, I wouldn't doubt that. I really wouldn't doubt that. I've had weird like that happen too in that same apartment with the "Please help me" before I was moving. When my friends were there, the two girls and my sister, we were all there, and we had gotten a pizza. We were just like having a get together, and we were having a pizza, and I was standing in the kitchen and I was holding my plate with my pizza on it, And I was literally standing there, and it was as if somebody came up and went like that underneath my hand, and my pizza and my plate went sailing up into the room. And this was one of the reasons why I did that EVP session before I left, moving out of there, because there were just things that would happen in that apartment that just, were unexplainable. Because, I mean, luckily I had witnesses that actually saw that. I mean, we were standing there like in my kitchen talking, and they saw my hand just getting knocked up like that and the pizza flying up in the room. So yeah, I've had many experiences over my lifetime of things, and so I've always been a firm believer, because I mean, it's like once you've seen things and experienced things, it's like you can't not believe it. It was very creepy. Yeah, it was very creepy. And especially because I lived alone. And so, it's like once everybody left to go home, then I was in there all by myself going, oh, great. I've got this stuff going on in here and I'm all by myself. So, yeah, there were many times I slept with the lights on because I was like really paranoid and nervous. But, yeah, I need to find that recording because that was just really wild. That was pretty crazy and that was the main one I've saved. Oh, wait, I missed part of that. Hang on. Oh, no. Oh, man. Well, that's creepy. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think there's stuff that goes on that we just, the unknown that, we don't know, we don't really know, and we can't really prove necessarily. I mean, even with recordings and stuff, you know, it's hard to prove it. You can play it for somebody, but, somebody's always going to say, well, how do we know somebody didn't say that? Even though, there was, like in my case, I was literally the only one there in that apartment when I made that recording. And it was just clear as day. And it was a man's voice, and it was creepy. And I got the creeps. I got the creeps now. But yeah. So I definitely am a believer in the paranormal. It seemed like there was something else I was getting ready to say earlier. Then we got off on the paranormal subject, but well, that's just it. I mean, there's a lot of people that experience stuff, and there's always going to be doubters and skeptics that don't believe, and it's like, well, whatever. You know, maybe if it happens to them, maybe they'll believe it, and then even then, sometimes they don't. Because I've actually heard people say, yeah, I had this experience once, and they'll go into all this detail about what happened, and they'll still sit there and say they're skeptical. And it's like, you experienced that and you're still saying you don't believe it? I mean, really? Okay. Whatever. I don't know. Well, I definitely think that there are evil spirits around. I mean, there's definitely some negative energies that sometimes I can feel. I've always had that, like feelings, where I'd go places and I would just have this feeling like I don't really feel like I'm alone. I don't feel like the energy is good. It feels very heavy, very negative. So I always wonder, what that is. You just never know. It's the creepiest thing though when you see things, it's like you see something go past, out of the corner of your eye, and you're just like, the hell was that? Yeah. Like just earlier when I saw something up here, I was like, what is that? Yeah, well, I mean, people have to do whatever makes them feel good, whatever's comforting, whatever makes you feel protection and whatever. I know I used to have to sage my apartments and stuff all the time. Yeah, see, I don't know. Hello, Alex. I'm doing all right. How are you? Yeah, that day that I was skating, I still don't know what the deal was with that. I have no idea what that was about, but that feeling just kept getting stronger and stronger the longer I stayed. And I just thought, you know, my inner voice is saying, get the hell out of here. And so that's why I ended up leaving. Well, I'm glad you're doing fine. And I never see sage here. I don't know. I mean, they may sell it here, but I've never seen any. That's something I would like to get because sometimes I think it's good to kind of clear the energy and stuff. But yeah, that day I started to say at the rink. I wish it were a rink. That day at the park, yeah, that was just very bizarre because I mean, it was like, I was outside. And that particular day, there was actually a girl there that was like working. She was going around and, cleaning up the park and cleaning the bathrooms and stuff. So it's not that I was even there alone. I mean, there was another person that was there. It was this, Thai girl that was there. So it's not that I was like completely alone there and was feeling vulnerable or anything like that. It was just bizarre. I don't know. But I just felt that the whole time I was there. And then once I left, I felt fine. I know. See, and that's the thing. I can find things on Amazon that I want, but then to get it here, you know, just costs way too much money. So dang expensive to order from Amazon for me. That's why I always resort to Lazada. Then I end up having to wait and wait and wait for stuff that I have to get from China because they don't have it here. So frustrating. I had to contact Lazada today because I ordered this screen thing that I want to put on my back door because it's like my back door doesn't have like a screen door on it. But on days when there's a nice breeze, when I open that back door, that breeze just comes right through here and it feels so good, but I can't leave the door open because of the cats. So I ordered this screen thing that you can put up over your door. It's not an actual door, but it's got like a zipper thing on it so that I can do that. And then I've like ordered it days ago, and the dang thing still says it's packed because, of course, it's in China. And I have contacted the shop. I've sent them, I think the last time I counted, I've sent them 12 messages, and they never responded to any of my messages. So I finally contacted Lazada today, and I'm like, what is up with these people? I said, I even told them, I said, I hate ordering from China because it takes so long for them to ever ship things, and then it takes a long time for it to get here, and they completely ignore their customers. I said, I really wish that you guys, would start getting some of these products that you can only get in China. I wish you would get them here in Thailand because I would much rather order from people here in Thailand than to order from China. I would much rather do that. No, because if I do that, it's just gonna make it that much longer, and plus I can't even cancel it. It's like once they marked it as packed like days ago. I know it does. It takes for freaking ever. They marked it as packed days ago, and they do that on purpose because once it's marked as packed, you can't cancel it. Yeah. So they're sneaky that way. They may not even have it packed, but they'll mark it that way so that you can't cancel your order. So, I don't know when they're going to ship the dang thing, but I wish they would hurry up because it's like I would love to be able to have a breeze coming through here. And I searched and searched, and the only thing they have that's similar that they have here in Thailand are these magnetic ones, but they keep showing all these pictures of how, the magnetic ones, your pets can go through them so they can go in and out. Yeah, I ordered this screen, this screen thing to put on my back door so that I can get some airflow through here. Yeah, I know. I wish this were more reliable. I mean, it's like whenever I can order stuff here in Thailand, it usually does not take that long. It usually is, at maximum a few days, unless it's coming through carry, and then it's like, the next day sometimes I'll get it. But if it's coming from China, I'm looking at, usually a couple of weeks at least. There's Poppy. Poppy. Little popsicle. Poppy. Poppy. Don't you get any bright ideas? Look at him. He's looking up. Don't you start climbing on that stuff. Oh, Lord. Uh-oh. He may be getting ready to have the Zooms. He and Oscar are getting into cahoots with each other. Oh, my goodness. Ah. Yeah, well, I believe that. I do. I totally believe that. My very first cat that I had, I'll go get him here in a second. My very first cat that I ever had, he used to sit there and it looked like he was like talking to somebody. I mean, he would sit there and he would look up and he'd be like, meow, 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 and he'd be like meowing and stuff. And then he would act like he was putting his head down, like if he was like getting his head rubbed. And I would just stand there watching this, and then I would smell him, and he smelled like baby powder. And I would be like, it literally smelled like somebody had baby powder on their hand and was petting him. And he seemed to really like whoever it was. Whoever it was really friendly. And my sister and I, we at that time, which I would not do it anymore, but we were using a Ouija board. And we got the name Sweet Baby Ethel as the name of this person that they went by Sweet Baby Ethel. But it was like an older lady, like an elderly woman or something. I don't know. It was just weird. It was really weird. Now, Poppy left. Poppy. I know if I try to put him up here, he's just going to be like, he ain't going to want to be held. He won't want to be up here. Poppy. Well, at least I can say this. This thing has definitely helped me to keep from getting my face run across. He's not been doing his little rocket launching off of my face anymore since I put this up. But who knows? All right, well, hang on. Let me see if I can get him. Hold on a second. I got to squeeze out of here. Sorry. Poppy, where you at? Poppy. You have fans that want to see you. I know he's already fighting me to get down. I don't know what happened. He used to like to be held. Now look at him. He's like, no, no. All right, all right. I don't want to get scratched. Well, there he was. Sorry, you couldn't really see him doing all this stuff. He's getting ready to have the zooms. I can tell. He's in that mode, so it's like now he's too wound up. It's like crazy. Oh, Lord. He is such a cutie, I'm telling you. He's so sweet. But he's a little maniac. He's a wild man. Gosh. I'm so glad I have him, though. Yeah. Yeah, I like to see him active and having fun, and as long as he's not breaking things or ripping my face off, then I'm all right. I'm happy. But oh my gosh, he loves to play with Lightning, and Lightning likes to play with him too. Yeah. Oh, he's starting. I hear him doing his. I know he is. I mean, because it's like once he gets going, he doesn't think about where he's going or what obstacles are in his way. He just goes. And that's why he runs across my face. Because he's just going. He doesn't see me there. He doesn't think, oh, I better not go run across her face because I'm going to hurt her or anything. He's just like, psh, psh, psh. He doesn't care. I mean, he gets wound up, and then it's like just craziness. Oh. He's exhausting at times, though. Uh-oh, I hear Lightning at the door. I may have to let Lightning in if he's going to sit out there and meow. He's either at the door or he's in my bike basket. You've got one like mine? Aww. Is it a black one? A black cat? Oscar's mostly black, but he's got all those patches on him where his fur has just gotten real, like, fine, and he's, like, lost a bunch of his fur, and nobody can figure out why. He's been to several vets over the years to try to figure out what's going on, but nobody can seem to figure it out. So, he just has these weird patchy looking places on him that never seem to go away. Poppy! Lord, I'd really appreciate if you wouldn't, like, tear up my curtains. Oh, God. That's the other thing, it's like, and the very first day I put this thing up, he already tore a hole in the dang mosquito net. Yep, he is a cat kangaroo. Oh. Are you getting any water out of that? I don't know why he won't drink the water out of his water dispenser. He absolutely refuses. He wants to go try to get it out of the sink faucet. Hang on, let me go turn this water on for him so he can get some water. Jesus. Oh. You want some water? Here. There. you want? All right. Oh, good Lord. Red light district again? Good Lord, are we on an acid trip or something? What the heck? I don't think that made it any better. Good Lord. All right, I think that's a little more normal. Good grief. God. I still feel like I have like toast in my teeth. Well, I've actually been on here longer than I thought I was going to be. I thought I'd only be on here for an hour. I really need to try to make an ASMR video. I'm just not sure what I'm really in the mood. I mean, I guess I could do the screen brushing thing. I suppose I could do that. Or whatever you call it. Isn't that what you were asking about? Was like doing like the camera brushing? Of course, I have to wait until he's done with his Zooms, because otherwise it's just going to be completely pointless to try to do anything with him all acting like a wild man. It's crazy. But I am probably going to get going, y'all, because, I mean, seriously, I did get up at like 3 o'clock in the morning. So I'm really hoping I get some sleep tonight. That's why I'm not sure if I'm going to do a video tonight or not. Because it's 8:17. Oh, and I know by the time I clean up my mess for making my toast and stuff, I've never really tried one before. I mean, I've done eating videos where I've like tried snacks and stuff like that. But I've never really tried one of those, just mainly because, excuse me, I get full really fast. So it's like, I don't know that I'd be able to really eat a whole lot. You know, because I mean, most of those videos are, you know, that people have like all kinds of food and they just sit there and eat and eat and eat. And it's like, I cannot do that. I cannot. So I don't know if it, you know, it would just not be that exciting probably if I tried to do it, because he would be like, that's it, really? You ate a piece of toast and whatever. So yeah, that crazy man. Let me see some. Hang on. See if I can. That. I don't know if can I. Oh, whoa! Wait a minute. There. Whoa! Hang on. There's Poppy. I zoomed in, y'all. Poppy. 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 Oh, hey, cutie. Oh, well. Well, I don't know. I mean, you know, there are videos that I do sometimes where I'm eating something in the video, but it's not necessarily I don't even know if you say it mukbang or mukbang. I don't know which one it is. I figured that was one way you could see him. Yeah, I mean, I could do another one. I've actually done I've done a couple of those already, but it's been a while, so I could always do another one. Trying to find stuff that's actually good though. I mean, you know, that I like, because the snacks here are just unusual, and I don't know, because like I did a mystery box one a while back where I had ordered this uh, Thai mystery box. So you didn't really know what you were going to get. You know, you order, like they had different sizes, you know, so, and it was like candies and stuff like that and snacks. And so I did do one of those where I was like trying some things. But it has been a while since I did one. I don't know. I could look around and see what I could come up with. I always feel kind of weird eating on camera. I mean, I guess I shouldn't really, considering I do it on here every Friday night. Every Friday night I'm eating on here. But I don't know. But I think what it is that people generally, when they want to see videos like that, they want to hear you making noise when you eat, and I can't stand that. So I try not to make noise when I eat because I cannot stand the sound of it. So it'd be really hard for me to not want to be quiet when I'm eating. I don't know. I guess I'll have to see, if I'm in the mood. Yeah, it's nighttime. It's almost 8:30 in the evening. And it's surprisingly quiet for a Friday night. I know I do. I do. But see, when I'm eating on here, I'm just like just eating something, but I'm not being all, making all that smacky noise and stuff that a lot of people like. But I can't stand that. God, when I was a kid, my mom used to take me and my sister to this friend of hers house. I mean, she'd make us go there, which I hated going to these people's house. And they had these kids that, I mean, you would think that, oh, well, good, there's some kids that we can play with. We hated those kids. They were just not, it's like we had nothing in common with these people. It was my mom's friend and then her bratty kids that we didn't like. And we couldn't stand it. Every time we would go there and we would eat, those kids had no table manners at all. So they smacked their food constantly. They'd sit there and eat with their mouth open, and you could see the food in their mouth and stuff, and it was just so gross. Ugh. We hated it. It was awful. So yeah, I've just never been into that. So I think that's why I never really tried doing any videos like that, because it's just, ugh. Just not my thing. I mean, even the gum chewing, I will do gum chewing videos because a lot of people love the gum chewing, and I can do that, but I'm not a fan of that either. It's like I don't really like to listen to other people chewing gum. But I do admit, though, I do like it when they make the little crackly sounds with the gum, because that's something I've never been able to do, and I've always been envious of people that could do that. These girls in school used to do that. They would sit there and they'd chew their gum and they'd make it pop and crack, and I was like, how do you do that? And one of them tried to teach me. They were saying, well, you got to like chew it in a certain way so that you kind of fold it over and get like air in it to make it pop. I never could do it. I tried and tried. Yeah, see, I'm just not a fan of it either, And my teeth aren't a fan. My teeth don't really care too much for gum. It's not too bad if I use, if like the juicy fruit gum that I have, it's not too bad with that, but some of the gums that I've bought to try to do videos with, they just want to stick to my teeth and I can't stand it. But the juicy fruit's not bad. So I do throw in the gum chewing in some of my videos, like all my old gal in the back of the class videos. All of those have gum chewing because that's just part of the character. It's like she just has to have the gum. Mm. I don't even know if they sell that here. I did see on Lazada one day some Hubba Bubba bubble gum. Oh man, that Starburst gum. Oh my God. It was so good. Oh my God. Oh, I was so sad once I finished that off. That was so freaking good. Man, that gum had the best flavor. Still didn't last long because gum flavor in gum never lasts very long. It always goes away too quick. But oh my God, that was some good gum. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. So yeah, if you do decide to send a gift at Christmas, you can always throw in some of that again because mm, I loved it. Oh man, I'd never tried it before either. That was the first time I'd ever had it. And I saved it. I didn't even open it for a long time because I was saving it thinking I'm probably going to use this in a video, which is what I ended up doing. I was using it in that old gal in the back of the class video. And when had some, I was just like, oh my God, this is seriously like the best gum I think I've ever had. It was so full of flavor. Mm, yeah, it was good. And it smelled really good too. It was like when you opened up that little container that it was in, it was like, oh wow, it smelled fabulous. I did see some Starburst on Lazada the other day. I was just scrolling through looking at different things. And sometimes if you click on something, once you click on one type of thing, it will show you suggestions for similar things. And I don't remember what I clicked on, but whatever it was some candy or something. Then it started showing me all this stuff, and I saw some Starburst. Oh man. Well, I'll be excited. Oh God, I turned red again. Hang on. Let's see if I can fix it. I'll certainly be excited to get it. I can tell you that. Definitely that gum. And I'm trying to think, because see, there are some things that I can get through Lazada here, even though it's expensive. Like I did see, but I don't know if I'd be able to, because like that, I've still saved. I think I have two. It's either one or two left of that Swiss Miss Cocoa with the Lucky Charms marshmallows. I totally saved it because I'm just like, man, I'm going to be sad when it's gone. I did see it on Lazada once, but I can't remember. It seemed like it was kind of a lot, which always, it's always a lot for stuff like that on there. But so I hate to have you send things that I could get here, but I don't know if I'd be able to find it again or not, because sometimes I'll find things on there and then I go look for it again later and it's not there anymore. Because I think some of these people, I think what they do is they probably make a trip to the States or something, and then they bring some things back from America and then put them up on Lazada to sell. And so it's like they only have a few things or whatever. So it's like once they sell them, they're gone, you know. Because sometimes I've noticed that, some things they don't ever get back again. Well, I hate to send you a whole list. I mean, good Lord. I mean, you know how expensive it is. God, I feel bad about having anybody send me anything. And that true crime time, I had won a coffee cup, sort of. Actually, somebody else won a coffee cup and then they said I could have it. And I was all excited about getting it. But I told the guy, I was like, don't worry about it if it's too expensive to ship. Well, he ended up not shipping it and sent me a gift card instead for Amazon. So I have an Amazon gift card. I'm saving it though because I know that at some point I'm going to need new skates or something and I'm going to need to order from Amazon. So I'm like saving it to have to go towards shipping or something, you know, for something on Amazon later. I didn't see that last message. Hang on. I know. We'll see. And I love Christmas time. I love it so much. And I mean, it's kind of sad a little bit. I mean, it's like I don't mind spending the holidays alone, but it's kind of sad in a way because I used to love to, you know, have presents under the tree for somebody to open, you know. I always got excited about buying presents and, you know, having them under the tree so that, you know, whoever it was would be able to open it and stuff. And so it's kind of sad to not have anybody here to open up gifts. Oh, I wouldn't be able to afford that. I would not be able to afford it. And there wouldn't be anybody to take care of my cats or anything. It just, I like being here at Christmas and I'm excited about putting up my tree again with my strip lights because those were so cool. And I told Linda about them because she wanted to know. She was like, yeah, can you send me a link on those lights? Because she wants to do her tree like that. No, she won't. She can't stand the heat. She hates hot weather. So she would never come here. She would never come here under any circumstances. Well, that would be really cool. That would be cool. I love to open presents. And that's what was so exciting about getting that box is that you actually wrapped the presents. And I was like, oh my God. I was so excited. I felt kind of bad though, because I thought, well, shoot, I should have put them under the tree, really, is what I should have done. But I was way too excited to get into them. I could not wait. I was all raring to go to open those up. Mm. Yeah, I'm definitely probably, well, I need to see if I can make myself some homemade ranch dressing. I need to figure out how to make my own ranch dressing because it's like I save those little packets. I make up just a little bit. And I don't, when I open the package up, I just like leave some in there so I can make it last longer. Oh, that would be cool. That'd be fun. See, I have a tendency to save things for a long time. And then sometimes it's like, you know, I'm afraid that I'm going to save things too long and then they're going to get like outdated and stuff and not be good. But it's like, I hold on to it because it's like, oh God, I know once it's gone, you know? And I swear, I don't know why I cannot find ranch dressing here. I mean, there were a couple of places on Lazada that were for a while back that were selling like a bottle of ranch dressing, but they wanted like $30 or something for just a bottle of ranch dressing. I'm like, no, I'm sorry. There is no way I'm paying that much for a freaking bottle of this stuff. That's why I like the powder kind that you mix up yourself. Because that way I can just mix up half a package, you know, to use and then save the other half and then make another batch later on, you know, and just make small batches and make it last longer. I've still got some dang Pop Tarts in there that I need to eat because they're probably getting old now. I've been holding on to them for like 2 months or something, I think, at least. gotta eat them Pop-Tarts. I mean, those I can get on Lazada, but it's just, I don't get them very often because they are a little pricey. So I just get them once in a while, but then when I get them, I hold on to them. So it's like, I'm so dumb. I'm just, it's like, just eat the dang things, you know? Oh, well. Y'all, I should probably get off of here. I've been on here for an hour and a half, running my mouth. I need to clean up my mess in the kitchen. I've still got my toaster sitting there and my Nesquik sitting out. It's closed up, but still. I mean, it's just, I like to clean up my kitchen. I like things to be clean and in their place and stuff. Like, I love to go to bed at night having all my dishes washed and everything's put away and everything's all clean. So when I get up in the morning, everything's still clean. I don't have a big mess to look at. I just love that. Little things make me happy. It's the little things in life. So I'm going to get out of here, but I hope everybody has a really good day today. However much of the day is left for you, depending on where you're at and all that. And let's see, tomorrow's Saturday. Let's see, I don't know if I'm going to make, I don't know about making vlogs on the weekend. Because they just really don't get seen. Well, they don't get seen a whole lot during the week either, but they especially don't get seen on the weekend because I think people have other things to do. Well, all right, Leah. I hope you have a great day at work, and I look forward to seeing you on Sunday. So I'm planning to do my live stream for my other channel. For anybody that's watching this, that it's my ASMR channel. So I hope everybody has a great day and a great weekend, and I don't know if I'll be putting up any vlogs over the weekend or not. But anyway, but I am going to be doing my ASMR live stream Sunday night, my Sunday night. So anyway, I hope y'all have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. So thanks for stopping in, everybody. I appreciate it.